possibilities of neons are actually limited. You have to really think which line you choose to express something. You can't make really complicated forms on small surfaces. The fact that I want to work with neon is by intuition also. This is the way that I see the lines, and I can express the lines as much as possible. I can't paint, I can't draw, I can't paint, so I'm also limited to make drawings on the computer and translate them in neon, and that's why it suits my way of expressing. I'm Dorus Daniels, a neon artist from Belgium, here in Tbilisi on an artist residency organized by a propaganda network. I like very much the manual labor you have to do and the concentration. It's like a little bit like yoga, but with glass. You can change the pattern, but you can't change the glass. It's very fragile, yeah. And there's a lot of things that can go wrong during the process. But if it's well made, it can be good for the next 20, 30 years without any problem. And then you have glass that is colored inside with powder. This can give a color, and then you can make a combination with red gas or blue gas. And the glass itself can also be colored from the outside. Your tradition with iconography, people go to churches and still are good practitioners, because here I feel if I come into a church that I'm not in a museum but into a living thing, and that's a big difference with Europe. Europe is the churches are big museums actually, and that's where I get my inspiration also for the work of the church. Nico from Propaganda and me, we were looking around my work because I always work with illustrated manuscripts and also iconography. Nico and I were looking for where can we develop a work in Georgia, in Tbilisi or somewhere else, where it would really connect with the place. Nico thought but I know, we have to go to this specific church, the Evangelist Baptist Church, who are really liberal. We asked if they would be open to place the artwork from me on their church, on the facade or inside. We proposed it and they said, okay, it's good, you can do whatever you want. In Islam, in Jewish religion, what do you find? And in Christianity, you find the angels. So I studied some manuscripts from Islam, from Jewish, even from Spanish Christianity, Ethiopian Christianity. And then I selected the forms, only the forms of the wings, and to make them go up into the air. And also I'm an atheist, so I don't believe in any gods, and I don't recognize the existence of any gods. So that I can make my work completely free of any prejudice of religion. We all have this angel, this Raphael angel, like this typical angel. But if you look at, for example, Islamic manuscripts, they also have the angels, but the forms are much different than long forms. But it's also angels, and it doesn't matter, the signification of this angel is the same. I think the world now, there is too much separation between religions. So instead of fighting each other, they should live together. I find it really interesting to make it together instead of separating it and making it a separate world. So for me, this is a big start of the art and the religion and the churches to be back together. The dream project is to do a full church interior with neon, that all the scenes, the religious scenes you would see are only in neon. Like for example, the crucifixion of Jesus, those pictures, those scenes you find in a lot of churches, to do them and tell them in neon.